Good morning. Well, it's actually probably just about afternoon time now, so we've got all the wood up. Sue, the wonderful Susan, and Chris came down this morning, and we've shifted it all up to the plot. They've just gone back actually now, getting some more. As I said, there's tons of it, absolute tons of it, and it's all just going to be tipped off. So we'll use it, we'll repurpose it. And so looking at that, we've got about 50 lengths, 50, 60 lengths of it. I'll need about 40, and Steve and Lewis are having a few. They're having eight planks, and the rest of it's going on me and Mick. And if we've got any left over, then we can give it to Pat up at the top as well. Pat can have some of it. But yeah, there's tons of it. Here's Lewis and Steve now coming in some more.
Taking these big ones.
Just take a couple of big ones, Steve, and then the rest of them are them 12 footers if you want, mate. Yeah. Plenty there though, isn't there?
There is, lad. Everybody should get some veg made out of these. That's what I'm doing,
so yeah, Big Daddy Farmer has got wood. Lots and lots and lots of wood, and not just me as well. I've chucked a load on for Mick. Steve at the top's had some. The other Steve's had some up there. He's had about 4 or 5 offers. Pat's had about 10 lengths, so we've still got tons and tons of it left, as you'll see in a sec. I'm filming, Lewis.
For what?
Wait, give us a wave.
For what?
For what? For YouTube. You'll be on tonight, you lad. So Lewis has just helped us shift some around for his granddad as well. He's got, Steve's got about 14. We've got about 14 lengths of these. We've got all those timbers there. These can be used, probably cut in half, to be used as the corner posts. Like those. Now my plan is to potentially have either 3 or 4 of these that are too high, so 2 timbers high, or I have been toying with the idea of having one that's 4 or 5 high. Each one of these is 5 inches wide, so that'll equate to 25 inches, just over 2 feet in height, which will take us to about here. I know that's not really showing you much, is it? And have those for doing the root vegetables, the sort of long rooted vegetables like carrots and parsnips and things like that, and potatoes, etc. Here, next to him, here, have one that's about 3 high, and then here, or potentially, I don't know, I might have one big one that's 5 high. I like the idea of having it sort of terraced going down, like, you know, but I don't know whether I'll do that or not. Here's Steve. Are you getting another one, mate? Another one of them? Certainly is. Get a grip of it, pal. So yeah, we've got the noggins there as well, the sort of 4x2 noggins as well, and all of these 2x2s that we've got here. As I say, we're going to make the posts or what would you call them? The staves, if you will, for the corners. So there'll be one of those at each corner, probably 2 at intermittent intervals going down. Now those are 18 feet in length. There were some yesterday, but in fact we only found 3 that were 20-foot ones, but those are 18 feet in length, those, which go the full width of the plot. So yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. As I say, Susan and Chris came down this morning, a lovely, fantastic couple. Come all the way down from the border, from the wall. So they're up there on close to the border between Lancashire and Yorkshire. Rothenstall, I think, up that way. And they come down this morning, give us a lift with all these, and they were great. And so there we are, there we have it. All the timber, I've got wood. So much things you can do. I mean, God, there was tons of it. They went back to pick up more for a project that they've got going on at their place. So yeah, they'll be on with that, obviously, and we'll be on with whatever we're doing here. I'm thinking of actually making the other raised beds higher. I've got enough timber to do it, making a few of these other raised beds a bit higher, but I've still got plans for actually moving these beds around so that they're not all facing that way. Again, having the long beds, it seems like a popular thing to do, like Sue's got on this side, having the long beds but having them too high, so these will be like 10-inch beds, but all going the sort of more or less full length of the plot. These ones won't be able to be 18 feet long. They will probably have to be cut down by a foot or 2 feet, sorry, so that they're 16 feet in length, and that would leave a couple of feet of a walkway path between the growing area and the fence line, which is what they like to see. They do like to see that. You can see we put a few more there on Mick's side, and also because I've given Steve's up there, look, burning. Hang on, Lewis is back. Yeah, so it's difficult to suss out where the camera is when I'm facing it this way. Lewis is good lad, Lewis, but he'll talk your ears off. So he's been giving us a lift with that wood today. Lewis has done a good job. He's been bringing it round to Pat's place and onto Mick's and up to his granddad. And I counted it all up all together, and all together there was about 100. In fact, I did count it. I think there was 107 lengths of wood altogether, which is more than enough to do what I need to do, and that's why we've shared the love. And you want to do that, really. If you've got any surplus, don't let it go to waste. Make sure everybody has a crack at it, and then everybody benefits. And if everybody benefits and everybody does the same thing, then it'll be a perfect world, won't it? So yeah, so Steve's had 14 of those lengths. In exchange for that, though, Steve has, by way of barter, given us some 3 foot by 2 foot by 2 inch thick proper flags, proper paving stone flags, and altogether there's 18 of those. Now I definitely need to get about 15 of them, 10 of which will finish off and complete the pathway between the two plots, between my plot and Sue's plot, all the way up to the top to where the greenhouse is. And another 5 of them, which will equate to just over 15 feet, will fill in the path that we're going to create between my plot and Mick's plot. That sort of half path that goes up there to where the bushes start, because he's taken out the blackcurrant bushes. We're going to dig them out, and we're going to put the flags down there, and that's going to lead then as a pathway between our two plots, in the same way that Sue's is a pathway between mine and her plot, but it'll be like a half pathway, because we can't actually take out those bushes, and they do act as a bit of a windbreak, stop the wind coming howling all the way down. You want some shrubbery and and brushes every now and again, just to break it up. I'm parked on the McDonald's car park. I'm going to be picking up the little farmer shortly. He's coming back from his beaver trip, and so yeah, and that'll be me for today. Once again, thank you very much, Susan, for all your help and assistance, and also to Chris, who came down with her. Great pair of people. I'm going to be on there tomorrow, and I'm going to make a bed tomorrow, one of them beds, and I might bring the little farmer down if he's up for it as well, if he's not doing anything else. Alright, so we'll catch you later. Fandabidozy. And yeah, keep on growing with your head down, as usual. Alright, take care everybody, have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And if you don't catch me tomorrow, catch me in the week. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. There you go. All right. Good night. God bless. See you later.